Welcome to another episode of Alan's Collection. In his path of vengeance against Goku, Dr. Gero created new killing machines such as Android 19, and he added special features like absorbing powers. So today we're going to be reviewing Android 19 from Dragon Ball Z. Let's begin! Bandai SH Figuarts, Android 19 from Dragon Ball Z. Okay guys, one of the supposedly evolved androids of Dr. Gero is Android 19. Until we learn that the most powerful androids will come from a different timeline. So let's check out Android 19's outer box, guys. Starting with the front of the box, here we have the classic window box for SH Figuart Dragon Ball figures, where we can actually see a sneak peek of the figure itself, with some of his accessories. And on the left we can see the name of the figure in big letters, Android 19. To the right we have an image of the figure in an action pose. And below we can see the brand logos and some information about the product. Moving to the side of the box, we here have a collage of images with different parts of the figure. The hand on the top, a terrified expression of Android 19, and below we can see part of his leg. Let's check out the back of the box. Here we have some pictures with different poses of the figure. Many of these poses come straight out of the anime series. Here is Android 19 terrified that he has lost his hands. Below we can see all the legal information and warnings, guys. Next we have the other side of the box. In here we have an extension of the front window box. And you can see part of the content. And we're back to the front of the box. Now let's check out the blister box, guys. Okay guys, here we have the blister box. And now we can appreciate even more the figure itself, the accessories. All of these accessories including the alternate head sculpt of Vegeta that we'll be checking out in detail later. And of course, the SH Figuart figures don't bring a leaflet anymore. The instructions are inside the box. Once you take the figure out, you can check out the instructions. So take a look here. And also at the very deep end of the box, you can see more instructions as well. Okay guys, let's check out now the vanilla pose for SH Figuarts Android 19. Okay guys, here we have Dr. Gero's most loyal creation, Android 19, who appeared with Android 20, another android created in Dr. Gero's likeness. We're talking about Dragon Ball Z. So let's check him out. Let's check out the vanilla pose. First of all, he looks very goofy, but that's how the character is. As you can see, his appearance consists of completely white skin in the face and in the hands, as you can see. Bit like Data from Star Trek. Checking out his torso, he has a yellow strap-on vest with some wrinkles there, as you can see, and like a red ribbon there. I wonder why he has a red ribbon there. And then we have here a broad red sash, a large red sash, guys. As you can see on the back as well, it's very, very large, very cool. It looks like he has tied it up very nicely. He also has these bulky black shoulders, guys. And the rest of the arms are yellow and not that bulky, but cool. Moving down, he has some extra large orange pants with line patterns, as you can see here. And then we have finally there some white and black pointy shoes. Now let's check out the head sculpt. As I said before, he has completely white skin, an orange pointed hat, and also you can see there the red ribbon army logo. And his face expression is lifeless, but with some evident anger there. And of course, let's not forget that he has a pair of earrings visible there. Overall, he is a very bulky and a unique figure. Now let's check out the articulation for this figure, guys. Okay guys, let's check out Android 19's articulation. And let's start with the head sculpt. As you can see, there's some difficulty in moving him down or up. Down a bit, up a bit. But the head goes left. You can move the head right. Now checking out the torso articulation, there is just a little bit of articulation there. You can move the torso a bit forward and a bit backwards as well, a bit more backwards. And you can move the torso a little bit to the left with some care there. And you can move the torso to the right, again with some caution there. Now checking out the arm articulation, the arm goes forward and the arm goes backwards. The arm moves out, as you can see here. And we also get a bicep cut there. Move the bicep like this. The bulky shoulder, I would say, more than the bicep, but the bicep nonetheless. And Android 19 also has a double jointed elbow articulation. And also moving to the hand moves up and down a little bit. And we have a full rotation as well. Finally, let's check out the legs. The leg moves forward. And the leg moves backwards a bit. But the leg can move out. Android 19 does appear to have a thigh cut. Doesn't move much. And moving down, Android 19 has clearly a double jointed knee articulation. Check out the knee articulation, looks like an accordion. Very unique. Anyways, Android 19 also has a shin cut. You can move the shin like this very nicely. And finally we have foot articulation. Android 19 can move the foot down and up and also has a rocker. And finally Android 19 has toe articulation. He can move the toe up and straight forward. And that's it for Android 19's articulation, guys. Now let's check out the accessories, guys. Okay guys, here we have the accessories for Android 19. First of all, here we have the alternate broken arm. Nicely detailed, as you can see here. Of course, these broken arms are the result of fighting Vegeta. Next we have the open hands. All white and detailed. You can see the energy stealing red piece here. That's how he sucked people's energy. Next we have the grabbing hands, or the action pose hands if you will. And finally we have the chopping hands. Very nice. Now moving to the interchangeable head plates. First we have here Android 19 and his evil expression. Next we have the terrified expression with some beaten up details there. Next we have Android 19 looking for someone at his sides. He's looking there to the right. And finally has Android 19's evil laughter. Very nice, guys. Next we have the optional headpiece here that would go instead of the orange pointy hat. Here, let me show you how it works. You take off the orange pointy hat and you place the optional headpiece like this. Very nice, guys. It's great that they decided to include this, so we have two very different ways of posing Android 19. And finally, here we have this face part for the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Vegeta Awakened Super Saiyan Blood, which is sold separately. But with this, you can display your Vegeta and recreate that famous scene when he's fighting Android 19 and he's tearing his arms apart to stop him from stealing his energy. So that's it for the accessories, guys. Okay guys, here we have Android 19, and he's part of the Android saga, or the Cell saga if you want to call it like that. Of course, he appears alongside Android 20. Android 19 was designed by Dr. Gero to kill Goku, to fulfill Dr. Gero's revenge after Goku, when he was a child, he destroyed the Red Ribbon Army. Of course, he didn't last very long, thanks to the almighty Saiyan warrior Vegeta, who basically destroyed this android without mercy. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching this review. I have enjoyed reviewing Android 19. It is a unique character. Do not forget to give a like. Let me know what you think about Android 19 in the comments. Do not forget to subscribe, guys. And I'll see you next on Alan's Collection.